Introduction to Functions Part 8. In this video, we're going to look at the following functions. The len function, which is a function used to count the number of characters in a text. We'll also look at functions that are used for text conversion. If you want to convert from a lowercase to uppercase, you use the upper function, while the lower function is used to convert text from uppercase to lowercase. Now, if you're converting nouns, you will have to use a function called proper, where all the text will be converted from uppercase to lowercase, leaving the first character of each of those texts as uppercase. Now, let's look at our data and see what we're supposed to do. Where we have this data, serial number, month, colors. Now, you notice that the months, they are written in lowercase, while the color code, this is code, let me correct this. Yeah, the color code are all written in uppercase. So the first assignment we have is to convert the months to uppercase. Then we convert the color codes to lowercase. So let me just duplicate this here, and then we need to convert this month to uppercase. So we're going to use the function upper, which is equal to upper, and then we take the text we want to convert. We are converting this text. So I click on that text and I press OK. Now we have converted that from lowercase to uppercase. Now we are converting the color code to lowercase. So we're using the function lower. I say equal to lower. I take my tab and I move to that particular text I'm converting, and I press this. So I just double click and I'm done. Now let's go to the next data and see what we're supposed to do here. Here we're going to use another function to perform what we have to do here. Now we have names and account numbers. We notice that some of these account numbers are longer than the others. Now we are told here that we should identify the account numbers that are less or more than 10 digits. Now a typical account, a bank account number in Nigeria is 10 digits. So if you type in this, the inputer probably have made some mistake in typing some to be 9 characters, 11 characters, and if it's quite huge, a big file, that's going to be a lot of job trying to single out which ones are 9 digits, which ones are 11, which ones are maybe probably 8 or 12. Now we're going to use the len to count how many digits we have on each of those account numbers, so that way it's easy to sort out. So the len, we're going to say equal to len, L-E-N, and it said it returns the number of characters in the text string. Now the next is asking us is the text that we want to count, which is text. Now this is the text, and we press OK. Now it's telling us that is 11 digits, so we know that's a wrong account number. So we'll just scroll down, and every account that is not 10 is wrong. So this way we can either filter the account details or we sort to bring out that. Now another approach we can actually use, we already did if statement in one of our earlier videos, so we can say here that if the length of this particular account number is not 10, that is either greater than 10 or less than 10, it should just tell us wrong. If not, just leave the space blank there. So we're going to say equal to if, which we've done before. We define our logic. It's going to ask us our logic. So we're going to say the logic should be if the length of this particular number is less than or greater than 10, less than or greater than 10. Now I'm introducing 10. I remember we said if we're introducing a number, it doesn't have to be in quote, but if we're introducing an item that is not a number, it has to be in quote. So this is our logic. If the length of this particular cell is less than or equal to 10, that's our logic. So we take comma, and it's asking us here value if true. If this is true, so we're going to say just tell us wrong. Now if it is not true, which means the value is 10, you should just leave a space there for us, and I press my enter. Now it's telling me wrong, which means that account number is not 10 digit, and I copy it down. Now you notice everywhere you have wrong, those are places where the length is not 10, because we've said if the length, look at our, if the length of this cell is less or greater than 10, it should tell us wrong. Otherwise, just give us a space. So that's what we can actually do there. Now, the next thing we're told is convert the names into lowercase. So we are going to convert these names into lowercase. Now, to convert these names to lowercase, we won't use the lower or upper which we've learned before, because that converts all characters. So if we say lower, for example, I take lower, you see it's converting everything into lowercase, including the first letter. But this is a noun, so that shouldn't be. We're going to use a function called proper, and what proper does, it converts into lowercase but leaves the first character as an uppercase. So I'm going to say equal to proper, and it's requesting us to show the text, and this is the text, and I press enter. Now you see it's converted everything to lowercase except the first character of each word, and I copy down, and this is my work. So I just come here and I put a header here, and that's all we have to cover under this. Thank you very much for listening. In other videos we'll see more of what I can do. Bye bye.